I'm sort of bleach dyeing these overalls that I got. I got them at like Old Navy for $2 or something. And I haven't done anything really fancy with setting them up. I just bunched them up how I wanted them and used rubber bands to hold them loosely in place. The rubber bands aren't really gonna show up in the design like traditional tie-dye. And I'm actually really surprised. Every other time I've bleached something black, it has ended up pink. But this is turning this crazy bronzy gold color, which is really interesting. You can see where I haven't gotten to yet. And almost sort of a coppery orange in some places. But anyway, so this is exciting. I diluted the bleach 1-to-1 with water, just because it doesn't have to be that strong. And I'm just using an old paintbrush that I'll wash off, and I mean I can use it for paint again probably. Not that I paint, but for like painting houses and stuff. I mean, I have painted parts of my house, especially on the inside, but that's because I live in a 100-year-old house, 110 years, so regular maintenance is required, but I'm actually really excited by this. I thought it would be less of an interesting color to work with. Just like, I don't know, some golds and reds would be neat later on to add over this. I'm probably going to do some more traditional shibori knots, and I mean, I really wanted to do a Rashi shibori, but I don't know how to do it well enough to do it on a pre-made garment. So instead I'm doing this, and I think it's turning out pretty interesting. Get in all those folds there a little bit, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I wanted to get, this is a pair of overalls if I didn't mention it before, and I did want to get at least one of the straps at least partially bleached. Especially since the buttons are black, so the buttons will stand out a lot. And you can see one of them here. I want to make sure I get the strap around it plenty bleached so that it shows up. And actually there's another strap, and I don't want to get that one as well covered because then it won't stand out as much if they're both like that. I'm bleaching the table a little bit, but that's okay. It's just it's a piece of plywood on top of 2 sawhorses. It's not critical that it stays perfect, or not that it ever really was perfect, honestly. It's just get that, flip it back over. So it really is going to be very stark. I don't know why this part here, why, I don't know if you can see it, but this part is a lot more coppery than the rest, which is pretty golden. So I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll find out, or we won't, but whatever, it'll be cool. Variation is awesome. And I twisted it up some, but mostly I just bunched it. Yeah, it's not actually that late in the afternoon, but it's really, the shadows are very low, so you're getting some really stark contrast here. I'm just gonna kind of load this part up with bleach. And you know what? I think I'm satisfied with this. Most of most of what's uncovered is bleached now, so. And it'll soak in a little bit. I'm gonna leave it on the table for a few hours and then wash it when I come home. So yeah. Exciting progress.